Hey people, it's Mike. So I wanted to do something a little bit different, a different setup and everything. If you haven't seen the Deadpool movie, this is probably a good point to stop the video. Go see that movie. It's amazing. I loved it. But there were some kinky parts, and I wanted to talk about those. Um, in the movie, one thing was pretty clear is that the two main uh, characters, the Deadpool and Wade and his girl, were a kinky couple. Um, there was part of their sex play scene, a scene where there was pegging. And if you don't know what pegging is, it's basically pretty simple. It's she's wearing a strap on and fucking his ass. To see that in a movie is was pretty interesting. And it was a quick scene, but really that was what was happening. Also later when Wade asked her to marry him, she was about to ask him to fuck him in the ass, to fuck her in the ass. Uh, how that hadn't happened yet, I don't know, but and again, pretty good sized Deadpool fan. Also wearing Deadpool shirt. Um, Overall, there was bondage in there. It was part of the Wade becoming Deadpool part of it, but there was some bondage in there, and I mean they added enough kinky elements that I'm sitting there going, this is a couple that um, you can tell enjoyed their kink. Probably could have taken it farther, but it is a Marvel movie, so can't really go much farther than what they did. Um, and I believe that they were both switches, which makes it even more interesting. Overall, if you are somebody who's kinky and you go see this movie, you're going to be able to pick these elements out and read them, like a magazine. If you're not kinky, they just go by as funky scenes. Um, Overall, again, if you're a comic book fan, go watch this movie. If you're a fan of action movies, go watch this movie. If you like movies at all, go watch this movie. This is a great movie. You can tell this was done by people who actually had passion. I mean, just the opening mock title sequence is brilliant. Okay, there's little bits like the scene where Deadpool uses the light, puts the lighter from the car onto the guy's head, and then tells him not to swallow. Not to swallow. Um, just all through it, there's little bits of kink, and I think that was brilliant. So, if you're a fan of comic books, not a fan of comic books, you like good movies, go see this. It's already made a ton of money. It's gonna make a ton more money. Plus, there's some kink stuff that I think is really cool. So that's it for now. I'll get back to doing some regular videos later. Be well and safe.